Singapore is a small, densely populated country with an area of only 719 square kilometers, but its population is almost 6 million. Just imagining it makes you dizzy, right? Well, they have a classic problem that makes their government have to think extra hard. Little land, garbage piles up like a mountain. Just imagine, every day the garbage can reach 8,000 tons. That's equivalent to the weight of 1,000 adult elephants. Crazy, right? What makes it even more dizzying is that the waste from these 6 million residents continues to increase every year. If left unchecked, Singapore could drown in garbage. Landfills on land are already starting to fill up. Even the large, smooth alley dumps can no longer accommodate the waste. Meanwhile, future projections are increasingly stressful. Research shows they will need new land to accommodate the waste in the next 20 to 30 years. This is no small matter, because in a country as small as Singapore, finding empty land is like looking for a needle in a haystack. Not to mention the environmental pollution problems that can arise if waste is not managed properly. Finally, after much research and discussion, the Singaporean government, known for its vision, thought hard and came up with a brilliant idea that no other country had thought of: building an island out of trash. This idea came about after they saw the potential of the marine area around Singapore. Instead of wasting land on the already very limited land, it would be better to utilize the sea in an innovative way. This idea did sound crazy at first. How can you build an island out of trash without causing pollution? Wouldn't it smell? What about the marine ecosystem? But with advanced technology and careful planning, Singapore proved that this crazy idea could become a reality. They not only solved the waste problem, but also increased the country's territory. Very smart, right? What's even cooler, they didn't just build a trash island. They really thought about how to make this island an environmentally friendly place that could even benefit the community. It's not just about disposing of trash, but more about how to turn problems into opportunities in a sustainable way. In the eastern part of Singapore, precisely about 8 kilometers from the mainland, there is an island called Semakau. It used to be just an ordinary small island that was home to around 700 fishermen. Life there was very simple. These fishermen went out to sea every day, tended their fish ponds, and lived in peace with nature. But in 1990, everything changed. This island was transformed into the world's first offshore garbage dump. Pretty cool, right? This project was truly revolutionary and unprecedented. What made it even cooler was that they didn't just dump trash into the sea, but actually created a sophisticated and environmentally friendly system. To create a larger disposal area, they had a crazy idea: to combine Semakau Island with its neighboring island, Sa Keng Island. How did they do it? They built a giant 7-kilometer-long embankment. Just imagine, this embankment was 7 meters above sea level and made of special rocks that could withstand waves and seawater. The construction process itself took 4 years. Before the project began, the Singaporean government didn't forget the island's native inhabitants. They relocated all the fishermen to the mainland and provided adequate compensation. These fishermen were given new homes in the Bukom area, complete with facilities that were much more modern than their homes on the island. After the embankment was completed, the area between the two islands was closed and transformed into a giant pond. This is where Singapore's waste ash will be collected. But what's cool is that they created a special system to ensure the seawater remains clean. A super thick waterproof layer was installed at the bottom of the pond. Plus, a sophisticated monitoring system checks the water quality 24/7. From here, the ambitious Pulau Sampah project officially began. This isn't just an ordinary garbage disposal project, but a testament to how modern technology can be used to address environmental issues in a smart way. Singapore has proven that with careful planning, a landfill can be built without damaging the marine ecosystem. Construction began in 1994 and began operating in 1999. In 2 phases. The first phase lasted until the landfill began to fill up, so the second phase began in 2010. Did you know, Soup? The construction process is truly breathtaking. Every day, garbage trucks from all over Singapore collect thousands of tons of city waste. This waste is taken to 4 large incinerators in Tuas Senoko, Tuas South, and Tuas South Extension. Here, the waste is burned at super high temperatures of around 850 to 1000 degrees Celsius until it turns to ash. Interestingly, this incineration system is designed to not produce harmful pollution. The smoke produced goes through a series of sophisticated filters so that the exhaust gas released into the air remains clean and environmentally safe. What's even more impressive is that this incineration process is also used to generate electricity. From approximately 8,000 tons of waste per day, they can generate electricity for 900,000 homes. The volume of the remaining ash is much smaller, only about 10% of the original volume. This ash is transported by special ships to Semakau Island. The ships are specifically designed to transport ash and have a system to prevent ash from flying during the loading and unloading process. Every night, 5 to 7 ships travel back and forth transporting ash from the mainland to the island. On Semakau Island, the ash containment system is incredibly sophisticated. They have built a giant seawall using a very thick geomembrane layer. This layer consists of many layers: a waterproof layer, a filter layer, and an erosion-resistant layer. The total thickness can reach 3 meters. The storage area is divided into 11 sections called cells. Each cell is filled one by one with extreme care. When it comes to funding, Singapore is not stingy, bro. They spent around 610 million Singapore dollars, or around 7 trillion rupiah. But it's totally worth it, because the technology used is truly top markotop. On this island there is a control room that looks very much like something out of a sci-fi movie. Here a team of technicians monitors all activities 24 hours a day. There are sophisticated sensors that check seawater quality every second, a CCTV system that monitors the entire area, and drones that regularly check the condition of the embankment. The waste management system is also highly automated. There is a special conveyor belt for moving giant cool ash that can be controlled remotely. The coolest thing is, they have super sophisticated leachate treatment technology, so the water that comes out of the ash pile is completely safe for the environment. What's epic? Semakau Island is not just a garbage dump, now it's a really cool ecotourism destination. Who would have thought that a place that was once just a place to dump garbage could become a popular destination? Here you can see rare birds that are very rare in Singapore. There are more than 70 species of birds living here, from storks to sea eagles. For those who like diving or snorkeling, around the island there are still healthy coral reefs and various types of beautiful fish. Those who like fishing will also be happy, because there are so many fish here. Or if you just want to relax, there are cool spots to enjoy the sunset. What was once just a pile of garbage, is now a new habitat for hundreds of species of flora and fauna. Plus, this island can still accommodate Singapore's waste until 2045. Awesome, right? W